welcome back to the clinic. How are you doing today? Yeah, okay. Have you been sleeping and eating recently? Drinking plenty of water, staying hydrated? Yeah, it's really important. And what about any vital tasks that you have to do? Taking medication on time, setting any alarms? Anything like that? Okay, well today we're going to be doing a session purely based on Uno card intuition tests. So I have a stack of Uno cards right here, and I'm going to be asking you some properties about the cards that I pick, and I just want you to tell me if they are true or false, and generally just use your intuition to figure out what the answer to the question is, okay? So, I'm inviting you now, once again, to sit back, relax, and close your eyes, as this is a closed-eyed session. You don't need to look at anything, you don't need to focus, you can just sit back, relax, and close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Okay, so the top card of the deck that I am currently looking at is a green card. Is that true or false? Good, that is true. The next card that I'm looking at, the current top card of the deck, is a red card. Is that true or false? Good. That is indeed true once again. The next card I'm looking at is a yellow card. It is a yellow card. Is that true or false? That would be false. It was a blue card. Well done. The next card I'm looking at is also a yellow card. Is that true or false? Good. That was true. It was a yellow card. The next card that I am looking at is another yellow card. Is this true or false? It was true. It was a yellow card. Well done. The next card that I'm looking at is a green card. Is that true or false? Good. It was true. It was a green card. The next card that I'm looking at is a yellow card. Is that true or false? That is true. Well done. Okay, let's give these a little bit of a shuffle here. Just a little bit. Okay. The card on the top of the deck now is a yellow card. Is that true or false? Good. It is true. Well done. The next card is a blue card. Is that true? Is that true? Or is that false? Or is that false? Or is that false? Good. It was true. Well done. The next card is a green card. The next card is a green card. Is that true or is that false? It was false. It was a red card. Well done. The next card is a green card. Is that true or is that false? Is it true that the next card is a green card? Or is it false that the next card is a green card? Good. That was true. It was green. The next card is another green card. Is that true, or is that false? What do you think? It was also a green card, which makes it a true statement. Well done. The next card is a yellow card. Is that true or false? That was true. It was indeed a yellow card. And your last card to test the colour intuition, is going to be a blue card. Is that true or false? Is the next card a blue card? If you said true, you would be correct. Well done. Fantastic. Okay. Now we're going to do some intuition with the cards once again, but this time we're going to be looking at the number of the card rather than the colour. So I may ask you if it's a specific number, or I may ask you if the number is above or below a certain number. And I want you to bear in mind that I'm shuffling these cards, and I'm going to be taking the top card as the one that I ask you a question about. I won't be fixing this in any way, and I won't be choosing the cards manually from the deck. I'm just going to be taking the top card from the deck every single time. Okay, so there shouldn't be any influence on which cards come up from me. Although I'm not sure it really matters which cards are picked, but I just thought I'd let you know. So without further ado, let's get on to the second set of intuition test with these cards. This first card that I've just picked from the top of the deck is a number 6. Is that true or is that false? Good. It was true. It was a number 6. And if you can guess the colour of the card as well, then you do get a bonus point. Not that we are keeping track, but you can keep a mental track of how many colours you get if you would like that extra challenge. But as I just said, we are just focusing on the numbers now, and not the colours. So this next card is a number 5. Is that true or false? That is true. Well done, it is a number 5. This next card is a number 4. Is that true or false? It is true. Well done. Is this next card a number 2? This next card is a number 2. But is it a number 2? That is something that you have to decide. Is this card that I'm holding, is this card that I'm holding a number 2? You would be right if you said that it was false. It was a number 9. The next card that I have is a number 8. Is that true or false? Good. That was true. Well done. The next card that I have is a number 4. Is that true or false? That was also true. Well done. The next card I have is a number 3. Is that true or false? That was false. It was a number 2. Well done. The next card that I have is a number 9. Is that true or false? It was true. Well done. The card that I am now looking at is a number 5. Is that true or false? It was true. Well done. The next card is a number 2. Is that true or false? That is true. Well done. The next card is a number 9. Is that true or is that false? Good. It was true. Well done. The next card is a number 7. The next card is a number 7. Is that true or is that false? Okay, it was a number 9, so that was false. The next card is a number 2. Is that true or is that false? That was true. It was a number 2. Well done. And the next card, the last card until we change up the instruction, is a number 8. Is that true or false? Okay, that was true. Well done. So, with the remaining cards of this portion of the deck, I'm going to ask you if a number is either below 5, the number 5, or above 5. Okay, so whether a number is lower than 5, the number 5, or higher than 5. Okay. And I've just checked. There are some number 5s in this deck. So, all 3 options are going to be in play for this. Here we go. I've just shuffled the cards. So, this first card that I'm looking at, what do you think? Do you think it's lower than 5? 5? Or higher than 5? And the numbers go from 0 through 9. Okay. Good. It was lower than 5. It was a number 2. The next card, do you think it's lower than 5? 5? Or higher than 5? Good. It was lower than 5, as it was a number 1. Is this card lower than 5? 5? Or higher than 5? Okay. It was the number 5, so it was neither lower or higher than 5. What about the next card? Is it lower than 5? 5? Or higher than 5? Good. It was lower than 5, as it was a number 1. What about the next card? Is it lower than 5? 5? Or higher than 5? It was also higher than 5. It was a 7. Well done. And what about the next card? Is it lower than 5? 5? Or higher than 5? Good. It was lower than 5. It was a number 4. Well done. And what about the next card? Is it lower than 5? 5? Or higher than 5? It was higher than 5, as it was a number 7. Well done. What about the next one? Is it lower than 5? 5? Or higher than 5? It was lower than 5. It was a number 3. Well done. And what about the next card? You know the drill by now. Good. It was higher than 5, as it was a number 8. What about the next card? Okay. It was also higher than 5, as it was a number 7. And what about the next card? lower than 5, 5, or higher than 5? Okay. If you said 5, you'd be correct. It was neither lower or higher than 5, as it was the number 5. What about the next card here? Is it lower or higher than 5? Okay. And is the card blue? So, is the card lower or higher than 5? The number 5? And is it blue? So that's a true or false as well. Okay. If you said a blue card that was lower than 5, you'd be correct. I suppose it goes without saying, I'm now going to change the instruction to include both the number intuition and the colour intuition as well. Okay. And we only have 7 cards left until I have to shuffle the deck and reuse the cards that we've already used. So, is the card that I am holding right now below 5, 5, or above 5? And also, I'm going to tell you that this card is a red card. So I want you to tell me if that's true or false. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. Okay. Well, it was lower than 5, and it was a yellow card, meaning that it was not a red card. So the answer would be false. The next card is going to be a yellow card once again. And I want you to tell me if it's lower than 5, or higher than 5, or the number 5. Well done. It was a number 2, meaning it was lower than 5, and it was a yellow card, so that was true. The next card is another yellow card. Is that true or false, do you think? Okay. And is the number on the card lower than 5, 5, or higher than 5? Okay. It was higher than 5, and it was in fact a yellow card. So that was true. We now have 4 cards left until I shuffle the deck. This next card is a green card, so I would like you to tell me whether that is a true statement or a false statement. And I would also like you to tell me if it's below 5 or above 5. I will tell you now, there are no more 5s in this deck currently, so it is only below 5 or above 5. Okay. It was in fact a yellow card, so that was false, and it was below number 5. Okay, we have 3 cards left. 3 cards left here. What is the number on this card that I have? Is it lower than 5? Or is it higher than 5? Okay, and this card is blue. Is that true or false? Okay. It is true, the card was blue. It was lower than 5, as it was a number 3. Well done. And what about the next card? The next card is a red card. Is that true or false? Okay. And is it lower or higher than 5? It was lower than 5, and it was a red card. It was a number 3. Well done. And your final card, before I have to shuffle the deck, is another red card. Is it lower or higher than 5? Good. It was another red 3, so that's lower than 5. And it was a true statement. Well done. So I'm now going to take all of these cards and make sure they are all the right way around. Just going to go through the cards here, and all the cards that are upside down I'm going to spin around like so. Quite a few of these. I must have put it onto the table upside down. So I'm just going to spin the cards around to make sure that all of the cards are the right way up. Like this. Quite a lot of these cards seem to be the wrong way up. Okay. On these last few. Okay. It would appear that most of those cards were in fact upside down, but the entire of the deck is now the correct way up. So now I've done that, I'm going to give the cards a little bit of a shuffle here. Okay, and now I would like you to tell me the exact properties of the card that I hold, including the number and the colour. Okay. So the number can be anywhere from 0 to 9, including 0 and 9. And the colour can be either red, yellow, green, or blue. Okay. And I just want you to guess the exact colour and number and just see how close you get. So, the first card, what do you think? What's your intuition saying? Okay. It was a yellow number 8. Also, if you would like to count how many of these you get exactly, that would probably be a cool idea if you keep a mental note. We'll probably do quite a few of these. It'll be interesting to see how many you actually get exactly on the dot, exactly on the money. Yeah. Okay. So, the next card, what do you think it's going to be? What do you think? It is a green number 7. Well done. And what about the next card? Good. It is a red number 3. Well done. And the next card, what do you think the next one's going to be? Good. It's a yellow number 8. Okay. What about the next card? Okay. It is a red number 2. Well done. And the next one? It's a red number 9. Well done. And what about the next card? Okay. It is a red number 2. Well done. What about the next card here? Okay. It is a yellow number 4. Well done. And the next one. It's a red number 8. Well done. And the next card. Good. It is a blue 4. And what about the next one? Okay. It is a red 5. Well done. And what about the next one? The next card, what do you think it's going to be? The exact colour and number. Okay. It was a green 6. Well done. And what about the next one? Okay. It is a blue 3. Well done. And before we end today's session, I'm going to go through all of the rest of these cards here. And we're going to go through them pretty quickly. So we're just going to fast fire through them, okay? So, what's this card? It's a yellow 0. Well done. What about this one? It's a green 4. Well done. What about this one? It's a green 3. Well done. And this one? Yellow 7. Well done. What about this one? Green 2. Well done. And the next one? It's a blue 1. Well done. And the next one? A green 5. Well done. And the next one? It's a blue 8. Well done. And the next one? It's a green 9. Well done. And the next one? It's another green 9. Well done. And the next one? It's a green 2. Well done. And the next one? It's a blue 7. Well done. And the next one? It's a yellow 2. Well done. And the next one? It's a blue number 5. Well done. And the next one? It's a blue number 9. Well done. And we have only 6 cards left. So we will slow down now for the final 6. What is the next card? It is a red number 6. Well done. What is the next card? It is a yellow 5. Well done. What is the next card? It is a yellow 4. Well done. And what is the next card? It's a red 3. Well done. And what is the next card? The second to last card. It's a red 1. Well done. And your final card here. It is another red 1. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming back down to the clinic again today. It's been great to see you. And as always, I really appreciate you coming down to the clinic. I hope you've enjoyed this session, something we haven't done for a while. If you have any feedback on it, feel free to let me know. Or if you have any suggestions on other sessions that we could do, then I'd love to hear those as well. And until next time, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.